Hey, what's up guys? I'm BTC. In the last couple days, there's been a lot of information from leaks about potential new characters, maps, and events. And some of it might actually be true. When it comes to leaks about new stuff, there's a lot of false information out there from forums, subreddits, and even other Overwatch YouTube channels. But that doesn't mean that all of it is fake. Sometimes these leaks turn out to be true, either completely or at least in part. In this video, I'm going to go over all of the new leaked information and try to clear up what might be true and what might be false. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe because I always make videos whenever new stuff like this is updated. So a while back, there was a leak about a whole bunch of stuff that was supposed to be getting released. I'm going to put it on the screen right now so you can check it out. As you can see, this leak correctly predicted two major things that got added to the game. The first thing this leak talked about was the Chinese New Year event, and this isn't exactly confirmation that the leak was accurate because a lot of people, including myself, predicted that the new event would have something to do with the Chinese New Year. The other thing in this leak that was accurately predicted that absolutely no one had any information about except for this one leak was the new character Orisa. Now in the leak, it calls the new character Ancora, which was likely just a code name for the character during development. This is something that Blizzard commonly does. This leak accurately predicted that Doomfist was not up next, that the new character would have 4 legs as a female omnic quadruped, and that it would be a tank similar to Reinhardt. It was also correct about where the new hero came from, which was Nubani, and that it had a West African accent. Now, guessing that the new event was going to be the Chinese New Year isn't exactly that difficult, but the accuracy of the prediction on Orisa is pretty amazing. I mean, that's a lot of stuff. Female, omnic, quadruped that came from Nubani with a West African accent that was a tank. I mean, it nailed everything in this leak. Now, the other parts of the leak talked about a new origin story for Mei that we haven't seen yet. It's entirely possible that an origin story and an animation for Mei was in the works, but they decided to delay it because Mei had just been the center of attention during the Chinese New Year event. They might have actually thought about putting the whole Mei origin stuff in the Chinese New Year event, but maybe they just didn't have enough time and they decided to push it off for later. The last thing in the leak was that Doomfist is a black guy. Now, considering that the character originates in Nubani, that's not really much of a stretch. So, the point I'm trying to make with all of this is that sometimes leaks can be very accurate. It's true we haven't gotten everything from that last leak that I just showed you, but the stuff we did get was pretty spot on. So, let's move on to the new stuff. There was a lot of commotion about the playlists on the Overwatch YouTube pages getting updated after the Uprising event had been launched. This led a lot of people to believe that new videos had been added to those playlists, but sadly, this isn't the case. This is actually a bug, or perhaps just poor design on the part of YouTube, but if there is a video in the playlist, it will be shown, but it will appear as private. This problem has existed on YouTube for years, and yeah, it does kind of ruin stuff by kind of spoiling certain things, but I don't think it's going to be fixed anytime soon. So what I'm trying to say is, if you're looking for hidden videos in those playlists, you're going to be disappointed because they're simply not there. What likely happened was Blizzard changed some of the information on one of those playlists, and that's about it. Disappointing, I know, but there have been some more leaks hinting at 3 new characters: Doomfist, Bria, and Ivan. Let's quickly read through that new leak. So Doomfist is a second quarter hero, which we're entering into right now. He's ready to launch and will be going to the test servers very shortly, in days, not months. He's a Reinhardt and ulted Lucio / Roadhog counter with a rapid charge and grapple ability. His ultimate is an AoE effect with 100% damage on any target in the center and a 5-second knockdown on anyone within 5 meters of the impact zone. This is actually pretty similar to a previous leak about the character. Now, it's possible that this new leak is just reusing some of the old leaked information and isn't actually true, or they could both be true, because they're accurate. Now, the next character is named Bria, scheduled for third quarter 2017 concept, but entering into initial testing soon. Area Denial Hero. Think a Mei with a rapid wall ability, designed to lock off certain areas of the map to assist her team. She can't lock off multiple routes at once, though. Ultimate electrifies anything between her two wall bars. And lastly is Ivan, fourth quarter 2017 early concept, currently planned to be a Russian defense hero, effectively a Torbjorn Symmetra hybrid, capable of producing weak swarm bots and controlling their direction and tactics with his abilities, like a mini RTS. His ultimate doubles his current number of swarmers. Also, there's a plan to be a delay before each swarmer is complete, if that makes sense. You can't spawn all of the swarmers on the first point, and you need resources to do it. Think Torbjorn's armor. There's also been a description on how these characters will look. So Doomfist, think Augustus Cole from the Gears of War series. Bria is the smallest hero they've released so far. Concept for her right now is of a blue-yellow, steampunky kind of teen with a wrist computer. And Ivan's style guide is that of a tall, lanky, elderly man wearing a close-fitting black business suit with red accents, holding a tablet device and a small suppressed pistol. The release for these characters is going to be later this year, but the first one, which is supposed to be Doomfist, will be released, or at least announced, on May 24th, which is the 1-year anniversary of Overwatch. So you can kind of take all of this with a grain of salt. Now true, the leaks about Orisa were incredibly accurate, so it's possible there might be some truth in these as well, or it could just be completely made up. Now, Terry Crews, who is almost certainly going to be the voice actor for Doomfist, says he has a really big announcement at E3, but that doesn't take place until June.
Dude, what can I say? What can I say? Everybody, again, man, many, many blessings to you. I'm with you 100%. Got many, many more things coming. Got some big surprises. I got a major surprise coming at E3. Yes, the Electronic Expo, E3 in June, major surprise. Y'all know what's going on. Major surprise. It's going to be really, really fun.
So he's probably talking about something else entirely, or that Doomfist isn't coming out as soon as these leaks are saying they are. For the previous characters that got released, Blizzard tried to do their best to create excitement with players, and it kind of backfired with Sombra. They did a much better job with Orisa. However, with the Doomfist character, Blizzard has done absolutely nothing to generate the hype and excitement around the character. Now, Terry Crews himself has actually tried to hype up the character, and he even kind of teased it a little bit when he was showing off his brand new computer.
Exciting. This is my energy. Oh, y'all hear that music? Oh, y'all know what I'm about to do. Oh, this is so hype.
But other than that, all of the excitement surrounding Doomfist has been completely fan-driven, and even Jeff Kaplan admitted that. Since the 1-year anniversary is coming up in 3 weeks, it should be expected that Blizzard is going to do something significant on that day. It might just be a simple animation, but I think a lot of people would be disappointed in that. As good as the animations are, I think they would want something that was actually in the game. What better thing could you do than to give the players the one character that they've been most excited for? The Doomfist character has been talked about ever since the very first animation. I think what's going to happen on the anniversary of Overwatch's release is that we're going to get an animation that announces the Doomfist character, and then shortly after, he will be made playable on the PTR. Or at least, that's what I'm hoping happens. So what do you guys think about all this? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, don't forget to check out the Discord server where you can join the community and find other players to group with. The link for that is in the description. Thanks for watching, hit that like button, and remember, always blame the controller because it's never your fault. Also, thanks to all my Patreon supporters for help making this all possible. If you'd like to see what kind of cool rewards you can get for supporting, click the link on screen or down below.